Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Antonimo Bay. Today I just had some extra time. I've been sorting through my comics and stuff, and man, I still can't believe all the different comics that I've gotten through these massive collections. For those of you who don't know, I've bought 2 collections in the last year. One from a widow and one from a guy's brother who had passed away and was a collector. Both cases, I ended up getting a lot of comics for not a lot of money. Just massive lifetime collections. I think in the case of the widow's collection, I ended up getting about 21 long boxes, something like that. And in the case of this other Javier's collection, I think I picked up, I think it was a good 11 or 12 boxes. So very, very huge piles of comics. And I've been slowly trying to go through them all. And sometimes I'm quicker and sometimes I'm slower. But what I've come up with is just a few titles that, you know, I never did get to, but I do like them. So I was just going to show them off and kind of run through them. I found a bunch of issues of Doctor Strange. And I know these are all out of the collections because I have never seen an issue of Doctor Strange anywhere and just bought it. But I got Doctor Strange, issue number 79, issue number 59. They have wonderful covers to them. This looks like a different series, but it's issue 43. I dig it as well. Doctor Strange number 77. This is the same artist. He did a bunch of work on the Cloak and Dagger series, and I really like how he does it. He also draws monsters this way all the time. I remember this type of monster from Alpha Flight, but Doctor Strange number 80. That is horrifying. Doctor Strange number 81. This is obviously a newer series. This is Doctor Strange 42. These are all just kind of mixed up in here. There's issue 74, older series. That is a great looking Medusa. Issue number 76, issue number 75, and issue number 60 from the older series. Super happy to have them. You know, I'm not like a wild Doctor Strange fan. I'm actually a much bigger fan of the character design and like his action figures and stuff like that. And the character himself is cool, don't get me wrong, but you know, when you got a character design that looks that cool, it's hard to not be likable and cool. I've also got a bunch of X-force, and I know this is some old like Liefeld stuff, and that's pretty exciting. And I got 2 issues of issue number 2. Oh, I got 2 issues of number 3. I remember reading, I think, the first 4 issues of this series. It was really good. My favorite that I reread numerous times is X-Force number 4. For some reason, I have 3 copies of it. Probably the copy that I originally had. And then the Javier collection, a lot of the books were duplicates because he was kind of a speculator buyer back in the day. So I got a lot of doubles of stuff. X-Force number 5. The only thing wrong with X-Force number 4 is the whole book is sideways, and that's kind of a pain. But I mean, you got the Brotherhood going on. I got 2 issues of number 6. Issue number 7. The thing that always gives away Rob Liefeld to me is the hair. It doesn't matter what year, the hair always looks exactly the same. Even his later stuff that is much, much better than his early things, the hair is a dead giveaway for being Rob Liefeld hair. Issue number 9. Issue number 10. Weapon X versus Strife. Issue number 11. Of course, a lot of these had a lot of early Deadpool stuff because obviously Rob Liefeld created Deadpool and New Mutants. New Mutants turned into X-Force basically, and that's what you got. Issue number 17. I don't have much of a perfect run of this stuff. It's just kind of random issues, but I was super thrilled to see it and have it. I don't know why this one is in such a fancy bag. Hollow foil. I'm not sure if that's an important issue or not. Phalanx Covenant, Life Sciences, issue number 38. Reasonably, I mean, that was a pretty good crossover. The Phalanx Covenant was the birth of Gen X, and I just have to keep moving my camera. It's just bothering me. Apologize for that. It is what it is. And this is not Liefeld. This is somebody else. I cannot remember this artist, but I can tell right away it's not Liefeld. You could tell by the hair. I also have found that I have a bunch of Venom comics. And I can tell you, I have bought 2 Venom comics, like, in my life. And it's none of these. But I got Venom on Trial. That looks like part 3. There's part 2. There's part 1. I guess I have... If that's a 3-parter, then I got the whole thing. I would be happy with that. I've got Venom, Center Takes All, number 2. See, Center Takes All, number 1 is one of the only Venom comics I've ever bought and read. And it's actually a very good comic. Very much enjoyed it. I've got Center Takes All, number 3. I've always loved that cover. Just always loved that cover. Center Takes All, number 4. Center Takes All, number 5. I loved this series. I had the first issue back like in late high school and never got the rest of them. They never hit my newsstands where I lived. I just got the first issue. But all these years later, I was able to get the rest of them in a mass purchase, and I have since sat down and read them, and I was just totally thrilled with this series. Totally loved it. I know it's probably not the best Venom series, but it is what it is. I got Venom Separation Anxiety, number 1. Number 2, which I believe this is the first appearance of the symbiote whatever people, and I think the first appearance of Scream. I'm not positive on that. I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will let me know in the comments. There's Separation Anxiety number 3, Separation Anxiety number 4. That cover is effed up. That just looks fantastic. Venom the Madness. I remember I hate the artist in this series. Look at how stupid this looks. The Juggernaut has no head at all. I don't know. I hated this artist. I don't even know who it is. I don't even care. I just remember thinking, the Juggernaut's so cool. Why wouldn't you draw him with feet? You know, it was a dumb design. I didn't like it. Venom, Tooth and Claw, guest stars the Wolverine. Issue number 2, issue number 3, and I guess issue number 1. I guess I got the whole thing. Provided there's 3 issues. Most of these Venom series, for some reason, everybody had 4-part miniseries except Venom. Most of those were 3, it seems like. I've got Venom License to Kill number 1. License to Kill number 2. I got Venom the Mace, part 2 of 3. Venom Sign of the Boss, part 2. How this dude never had his own like running comic book is beyond me. He'd get all these weird little mini series, but nothing big and substantial. Venom Death Trap, The Vault. That's like some sort of a trade because it's kind of thick and doesn't really go anywhere. Looks like a random issue of Scarlet Spider, number 3 of 4. Oh, I guess it's number 1. Part 3 of 4. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea why it's issue number 1, part 3 of 4. I do not understand. I am confused. Venom the Enemy Within. That's a great Venom cover. Issue number 1. Enemy Within, part 2, 2 of 3. And it looks like Venom the Enemy Within 3. And for a second there, I thought that was somebody else, but I guess it's Demo Goblin. It almost looked like the Sugar Man for a second. I just looked at it wrong, and I was like, what the heck is the... Oh, it's not. Anyway, those are just some more random books from my giant collections that I purchased. And, you know, here locally, I mean, I live in a small town. It's maybe 30,000 people. The fact that I have come across such massive collections available for sale and been there to get it has just been amazing. And I know I've said it numerous times, but it's just been amazing. I haven't chewed on these people much. I've always, you know, paid them what they wanted. I never have to like gnaw them down in price, but I've paid them what they want. And most of these comics, most of the issues that I've gotten from these major collections have cost me anywhere from like 17 cents to about 23 cents an issue. And I can't beat that. That's just amazing. Can't complain about anything I got. Some of them are rougher, some of them are in better shape. But it's just been great. And it's been great to make little videos and share them. And just, you know, hey, this is what I found. This is what I got. It's been a lot of fun. Anyway, that's my story. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you later. Bye.